Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Early Friday morning. Don't have to work today. So here I am. I started to go someplace a little more distant this morning, but couldn't drag myself out of bed, so I'm here locally again. It only takes me about 10 minutes to get here.
You're the dummy that don't believe in science. All your projects
throwing a watermelon red flake lizard right now. I may try a few new things later on after I fish this early morning honey hole that I like so well. If you watched this video linked right here, you'll know that I caught two pretty nice ones in this area last weekend. Similar to last weekend, we had a lot of storms move through last night between the hours of, I don't know, like 8 and midnight. Dumped quite a bit of rain. Haven't gotten that big bite yet. All right, I'm gonna kill the camera for a few minutes and paddle to the back of the lake where I don't fish a lot because there's usually somebody already there. But I'll be back with you shortly. All right, we are back. And here's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do the Googan Baits Challenge. And I have 3, maybe 4 different Googan baits with me in the kayak today. Right now I've got the bandito bug tied on in a June bug color. And I'm going to try to catch a fish on that. Other Googan baits that I have with me are the Mondo Worm, a trench hog, and if I remembered to pack them, I've got some Kraken craws. I don't know if I brought them though, but we'll see. We're going to try to catch fish on all the ones that I brought. And to be honest with you, I haven't had just rip-roaring success on all of them. I haven't thrown the Kraken craw yet, but I think I've caught 1 or 2 on the bandito bug, 1 on the Mondo Worm, and I've never caught one on the trench hog. But we're going to give it a shot this morning, see what we can do. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to catch fish on them. They look very similar to other baits that I get bit on. I wish they had a lizard. I see from iCast that they've come out with a couple of new soft baits, and they got some hard baits coming out. The Rattling Ned, I think, I went ahead and placed an order for those through Shop Carl's. I'll link them down below. And I see that they also have come out with a stick type bait, like a Cinco. Can you see this blue heron in front of me? I think he wants to eat this bandito bug. They don't usually allow me to get this close to them. I like seeing these guys. They're a beautiful bird to me, except when they take off and fly and start that horrid noise that they make. Reminds me of a pterodactyl. Not that I am old enough to remember what they sound like. There he goes. Uh-oh, flight of 2 coming in hot. All right. First strike on the bandito bug. Got 1 down. Little dinker. May just be plain old black and blue on that bandito bug. But thank you for getting the skunk out of the boat. Here's another bandito bugfish. A bit bigger than the last one. Probably a 13. Yep, 13 and a quarter. Pretty fish. All right, I'm switching over to the trench hog, and this one is definitely a June bug color. It's a bit closer to the lizard profile that I've been having such success with the past few weeks. So I'm optimistic. I separated all the appendages on it. See if we can get somebody to eat it. There's one on the trench hog. He hit it on the swim. I'm going to give you 12 inches there, buddy. I believe that's my first catch ever on the trench hog. See if we can do it again. Number 2 on the trench hog. Little baby. Squeaker. Caught a nice one right under that pine tree last weekend on a lizard. Number 3 on the trench hog. You got a little more girth to you. Sorry, I kind of hooked you in the eyeball there. Nice fish. Very healthy looking. That little baby was right in that little treetop. You wanted that trench hog though, didn't you? While I'm rolling, I want to show you here the fish before that one, which was, I think, was the 3rd on the trench hog. It really wore out the tip on that lure. And the plastic on these things is really soft, and it's not very durable, and that's one of my criticisms about them, but that's okay. Some people like those softer plastics. But because this thing is so long, what I did was I just pinched the tip that was worn out on it, pinched that off, and then just re-rigged it, and it's working fine. Might be able to get a couple more fish out of it that way. Didn't react to him quickly enough. Pulled my trench hog down on the hook. There's one. Nope. Pulled it out of his mouth. Nothing else, I'm gaining a little confidence in the bait. All right, trench hog. Getting it done for me this morning. Still. We're almost done. There you go. This one's getting pretty beat up after 3 or 4 fish. Losing some legs. Already pinched the tip off of it. I think I'm going to stand up and fish a little bit. Hopefully I don't take a swim. I kind of lost count, but I think I've caught 5 or 6 on the trench hog. I caught 2 on the bandito bug before I put it away. And so the only Googan bait that I have left that I brought with me, because I did not bring the Kraken craws, is the Mondo Worm. So I'm going to take off my more durable Bass Pro Shop brand. Instead, replace it with a Googan bait Mondo Worm. Color is red bug. All right, I have switched over to the Mondo Worm after catching that pickerel. Been fishing it for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes and no bites on it so far. And I'm paddling way back into the, I'm gonna call it the top of the lake, because this is where the original, St. Mary's River entered this place. I think this is called the Western Branch. And the few other times that I've been back here, the place is so choked with lily pads, I've never been able to really get back in here and fish it. And it looks a bit more clear right now. I'm sure it's very shallow. But I see a lot of birds and stuff, which, conventional wisdom says that since they're fish eaters, there's fish back here. I know they're not eating large bass, but they're eating smaller stuff, the same stuff that bass eat. And something grab it. All right, I think I'm gonna have to go into deeper water to get bit on this Mondo Worm. So I'm going to pause the camera and reposition. Finally. You're not very big, but I scored on the Mondo Worm. I'm kind of surprised you're able to eat that. There, pipsqueak. All right, I'm going to put the Mondo away for a while. I did catch a fish on it though, so as far as the Googan Baits challenge, I'll call it a success. I caught fish on all 3 of the Googan Baits that I had with me today. That's a pretty nice one, maybe. Not bad. Probably a 14 or a 15. And a quarter. Don't do it. Don't do it, mister. All right, that fish came on a lizard, and I want to tell you about these. I've been catching a lot of them lately on the South Africa special colored zoom lizard. Well, I was running low on those, and I've ordered lizards before online through eBay, and the guy also has a website now, Do Little and Fish More, and he sells bulk plastics, and I think he's got 6 or 7 colors of lizards. This one's called Black Neon, and it's black with a bunch of red flake in it, and it's pretty darn close to that South Africa special that I've been throwing and having good success on lately. So I ordered 50 of these bad boys. That should last me for a while. Just caught my first fish on them. Deeper in the shallows. You're not too bad as far as dinks go. You're okay. I'm glad you bit. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my outro here, call it a day. Getting kind of warm. I got some errands to run at home, and I need to get prepped for tomorrow's fishing adventure. But I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, the Googan Baits Challenge. I did pretty well. Caught most of my fish on the Googan Baits Trench Hog. Caught a couple on the Bandito Bug, and one on the Mondo Worm. They're pretty good baits. They're a little pricey. If you belong to Carl's Club, you can get them at a pretty good discount, you know, somewhere between $4 and $5 a pack. My only criticism of them is that they're on the soft side. You know, they're pretty fragile and they wear out pretty quickly. The one that I caught on the Mondo Worm pretty much wore out that worm, and I don't think I would have gotten maybe one more fish on that thing. But otherwise, I like them. The colors are good on them, and I really like the packaging. But also I want to take the time to announce the winner of my 900 subscriber giveaway, and I did a random selection on that, or I will after I get home, but I'm going to post that name right here. And congratulations, and get in touch with me at my email address in the description down below, and we'll figure out how to get your baits to you. But thanks for watching, and only, you know, well, let me get that phone call. All right, where was I before the phone rang? So yeah, I appreciate all you guys that have subscribed and got me to 900 and a little bit above. And just want to remind you that when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a Lew's LFS Speed Spool bait casting reel. Here's a picture of it right here. It's a nice reel. It's the one I have on my crankbait setup, and I've been real happy with it for about 4 years now. So anyway, appreciate it, and we will see you on the water maybe tomorrow. Take care. Tight lines.